They were all dying to get laid, all the dolls. She didn't even sit or stand. She was laying. Her eyes were bitter. Her feet were childish. Her hands were stiff, and her fingers kept tilting. She played with a string that gripped her finger till it turned purple. She had sticks in her hand that she kept drawing circles in the ground. While dazzling the string in the wind and trying to blow off the heat from her finger. She sucked her finger slowly because it was like rushing of a headache. Rushing of a headache. She kept tilting her head back and forth while holding each item, looking at the ground of leaves and plants that were just around her. It looked like spit was in the grass. It was dewy but full of bubbles. She was nude. Her breasts were evenly folded, and her legs, well, they had their own attitude. It was kind of awkward. She questioned why she laid and played with sticks and a string, and why she kept searching in the grass for something that would probably crawl from behind her or around her. Even by her feet, she was tempting to stab something or hit something or yell and say something. There was a basket of fruit. The basket of fruit was, well, sincerely put with honeydew from the morning after that. There was the following day of another day that fell shortly into another breeze of unnatural feeling. She was kind of settled. She finally could lay upon herself and not be tempted, even with the sticks in her hand and the string. She was playful. with her string on her finger, as she was daring again. Something about when she looked around again, it was like it had magically appeared. A needle. It was so sharp, so fine, so shiny and gleaming. She tried to touch it, and it didn't quite poke her enough to have made her bled or bleed. I understand why. I'm searching for pain now, and I'm not uttered the same cut of fine fixtures I'm fixed upon. She had problems with herself and she couldn't see right. Nothing ever seemed the same. Or maybe it just always did. She was bored of a trance that she was in. Am I okay? I questioned. I questioned so many things and then I settled back down to my feet like I was crawling up a tree, and my whole body filled with a luster. It was lustery. It was like the song I had made up and the bitches of the world took upon to take off their clothes with, to pretend to sing like me.